Today I'm reviewing the Samsung HWQ990F 11.1.4 Channel Q-Series Soundbar system. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've been using this system in a real living room setup, paired with a 65-inch TV, streaming films, live sports, console gaming, and regular YouTube content. This isn't a quick listen. It's been several evenings of normal use at realistic volume levels. Let's set expectations clearly. This is not a replacement for a full-wired AV receiver system with large floor-standing speakers. If you're chasing reference-level output or a fully customizable component system, that's a different category. What this system is designed to do is deliver a convincing Dolby Atmos surround experience with minimal complexity. In everyday use, the first thing you notice is scale. The front soundstage feels wide and tall. Dialogue is anchored clearly in the center, even at lower volumes, which matters more than raw loudness. Voices don't sound thin or distant, they're grounded. With Dolby Atmos content, the height effects are noticeable. Overhead cues in action scenes and ambient effects in movies feel placed rather than smeared. It's not the same as physical and ceiling speakers, but for a wireless setup, the sense of vertical space is convincing. The wireless rear speakers make a meaningful difference. Without them, most soundbars still feel front-heavy. With this setup, surround effects actually travel behind you. It creates separation between front and rear layers instead of just echoing the same sound around the room. The subwoofer is tuned for impact without becoming bloated. In movies, low-end effects carry weight, but it doesn't overwhelm dialogue. For music, bass feels present but controlled. Placement matters. A few feet can change the response, but once positioned properly, it integrates well. Now let's talk about real-world behavior. At moderate volumes, the system sounds balanced. As you push it louder, it maintains clarity. I didn't experience harshness in the treble or distortion creeping in during demanding scenes. It feels engineered for living room listening rather than just demo room impact. Thermally and operationally, it's straightforward. No noticeable heat issues. No random disconnects during my testing. Setup is simple, especially if paired with a compatible Samsung TV, where features like Q-Symphony integrate smoothly. With non-Samsung TVs, it still performs well, just without that layered integration feature. Connectivity is practical, HDMI eARC is stable, and switching between streaming apps and gaming consoles feels seamless. There's no noticeable delay when gaming. Now, trade-offs. This is a large system. The main bar is wide, and you need space for the sub and rear speakers. It's not ideal for very small rooms. Also, while tuning features are helpful, it's still a soundbar ecosystem. You don't get the granular calibration control of an AV receiver with Dirac or Odyssey. Compared to simpler 3.1.2 or 5.1.2 bars, this system creates a noticeably fuller sound field. Compared to traditional wired 7.1 or 9.1 receiver systems, it prioritizes convenience over deep customization and ultimate headroom. So who does this make sense for? If you want immersive Atmos performance without running speaker wire across the room, this is built for you. If you want strong surround separation and impactful bass in a clean, modern setup, it fits well. If you enjoy adjusting crossovers, swapping amps, and upgrading speakers individually over time, a receiver-based system will offer more flexibility. From a practical ownership perspective, this system feels refined and stable. It doesn't feel experimental. It feels mature, like Samsung understands how this category is actually used in real homes. It's a high-end soundbar system that aims to close the gap between convenience and immersion, and in everyday use, it gets surprisingly close. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.